Welcome back to Daytime. Our guests are here to help you start your day with high energy and keep that energy high and your metabolism revved all day long. They are personal trainers, James and Terry. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
I was so excited when I saw that we can get our energy high and keep it high all day long because I thought, how is that possible? Sometimes I work out in the morning, by mid-afternoon I have no energy left, and you're here to remedy this. So why don't you tell us how?
Well, the first thing you got to start with is the night before.
Okay.
Because most people, they end up eating late at night,
Yes.
and every time you eat, you need energy to break down that food. And what happens, when you're sleeping, your body's using that energy to break down the food. So when you wake up in the morning, you feel tired, and that's why a lot of people rely on coffee. But if you preserve that energy for the morning and have a small breakfast. I know most people think of having a large breakfast in the morning because that's what everybody tell them to do. You have a small breakfast in the morning, you're able to harness that energy so you can work out.
What would you consider a small breakfast?
Small breakfast, believe it or not, is fruits.
Okay.
You have multiple different kind of fruits.
So a banana would be considered a breakfast?
Banana would be good. And you can have eggs. And see, breakfast, the word breakfast comes from not having eaten in the night on fast. And then in the morning, you'll break fast. So it doesn't have to be bacon and eggs. It can be whatever is best for your body. Because a lot of people don't eat to fuel and nourishing their body. They eat because it tastes good. But it's really supposed to eat to nourish and energize your body.
Absolutely. And one quick question is, you said to cut off your eating at night. What time would you recommend? Is that the 7 o'clock, or do you have a different time recommendation?
I always say 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock,
Yeah,
okay.
Yes. But some people are eating at 9 and 10, and that's not good.
Okay, so your body needs to have that rest. Then you eat a small breakfast, and then what?
And then you're ready to go. You eat a small breakfast, and because you harness that energy, you're ready to do your exercise. And also, always make sure that you have some kind of raw vegetables in your breakfast because of the enzyme that's in your in that what you're eating helps to break down the food.
Wow, that's good to know. You don't think about having raw vegetables at breakfast.
Yes, most people don't.
And once you've got that in, you're going to show us a great workout. Thank you so much, Terry, for being here to go through this. As you can see, I'm not quite dressed for it. So, James, why don't you show us how a proper workout?
Okay, Terry's going to start off with the squat shoulder press, which is very simple. And what she's going to do is make sure that her knees are not going over her toes, because a lot of people do squats, their knee goes over the toe and you can end up with a problem in your knees.
Okay.
And it's so simple that even if you don't have weight, you can use a can of soup. You can use anything. This is only 5 pounds. But the way that because it's a compound movement, whenever you're using more than one joint, it's called compound movement. Okay. So because it's a compound movement, it works every muscle in your body and give you that effectiveness.
So why don't you go ahead.
So this is going to be more of the advanced stage for somebody who's done a little bit of exercise. So it's going to take them to the next level.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So how far is she squatting down? Can you describe that angle?
So your glutes, or butt, as they call it, is going to be 90 degrees to your ankle, to your knees.
Okay.
You don't want to go too much lower because then you start putting pressure onto your knees.
Right, absolutely. Yeah. And so it would be good to have somebody spot you when you're first getting used to the movement?
Not necessarily. Only if you have bad back,
okay,
or if you have bad knees, they need somebody to squat you. That's why we're using very low weight.
All right. Oh, so what's next? What would we do?
And if you, for somebody who doesn't have any weights and they want to do it a lot less than the way she did it, you can use just bands.
Okay.
And it'll give you this, not the same, but it'll make you work just as hard.
I can see that one will. I know, I can tell that one. We'll do that after the show. That's a great band. So we only have about 2 minutes left. Is there another exercise you'd like to put her through?
Yes. So the next one's going to work on your cardio and your core.
Okay.
So a lot of people never work their core because they just think it's hard or whatever. But she's going to do an exercise that's going to put your core and your cardio into a gear.
What are those called? Mountain climbers?
Mountain climbers. And if you want to speed it up for us, Terry.
How long would you do this?
You only need to do this for maybe 2 minutes.
2 minutes? That's a lot. Terry, get back down there.
So in the morning, if you want to do a quick workout, you only need maybe 10 minutes and you'll feel it.
So there's no excuse.
There's no excuse.
Because I asked Terry, I said, you have fabulous arms. I said, because I said, I want those arms. And I asked if everybody says that. And you said, yes, they do. And you said it doesn't take a lot of time.
As long as you're doing it right.
As long as you're doing it right.
Yes.
That's the key.
And that's the big, big thing. Most people don't know how to do the exercise right. They'll watch a video and say, oh, that's what I'm going to do. So they do it. And then it turns out that they're not doing it correctly. And then you're not getting the effectiveness out of the workout.
So how do you recommend we learn how to do these exercises correctly?
I would say visit somebody who has the expertise to give you how to give you proper direction.
Like the trainers at Perfect Form.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you for
Very
having
much.
us.
And that's the end of our show. Thank you so much to all of our great guests for stopping by, and to you at home for watching. We hope you have a great weekend. So do you want to do another?
Call the